I get it. He's going to be really pissed off in a few laps. We just can't lose a bunch of time behind him.
Yeah, copy.
Yeah, the only place we're losing is on throttle pickup, but I'm not going to tell her that again. She thinks we get in the throttle as quick as everybody else.
Yeah, copy. I mean, there's no sense repeating there, right?
What was that?
And there's no sense even saying it. I mean, she knows she's losing time there.
But that's where the speed down the straightaway is coming from.
Yeah, I mean, she's just getting tight on exit. I mean, that's just...
The motorsports world witnessed something extraordinary at Indianapolis Motor Speedway. Katherine Legge, starting dead last in position 38, clawed her way through the field to deliver a 17th place finish that left NASCAR legends speechless. The 45-year-old British racing veteran didn't just compete, she dominated the final restart sequence, outgunning Cup Series heavyweights and proving that her recent surge isn't just luck. This performance marked more than just another decent finish. Legge became only the 21st driver in history to compete in both the Indianapolis 500 and the Brickyard 400. Her 17th place result represents the best finish by a woman at Indianapolis since Danica Patrick's 11th place in 2017. The racing community took notice immediately, with congratulations flooding social media, and NASCAR Hall of Famer Mark Martin delivering his powerful two-word endorsement within an hour of the checkered flag. Katherine Legge's 2025 NASCAR journey began with significant challenges. Early season setbacks at Phoenix, Rockingham, and Talladega tested her resolve as she adapted to stock car racing's demands. The 45-year-old British veteran faced a steep learning curve transitioning from her extensive open-wheel and sports car background to NASCAR's next-gen car and oval racing. Her NASCAR debut traces back to 2018 with Xfinity Series road course starts for JD Motorsports. During those early races, she demonstrated raw speed with a 14th place finish at Road America, marking her best result in that initial stint. After pursuing opportunities in open-wheel and sports car racing, Legge returned to NASCAR competition in 2025 with a part-time Xfinity schedule and made her ARCA Menard Series debut at Getting Better In. The Getting Better In represents a pivotal chapter. Legge became the first woman since Getting Better In to compete in NASCAR Cup Series races. She completed a successful NASCAR rookie test and made history as the first female driver to represent Live Fast Motorsports, piloting the iconic number 78 Chevrolet. Despite limited experience with NASCAR's next-gen car and oval tracks, Legge took a calculated risk by making her Cup debut at Phoenix Raceway. She faced some of the sport's most experienced drivers while learning fundamentally different racing techniques. Her career-best Cup finish came at the Chicago Street Race, where she secured 19th place, the best result for a female driver in the Cup Series in 8 years. Legge has accumulated 2 top 20 finishes in her 5 Cup starts this season. These results came while driving what many consider inadequate equipment from Live Fast Motorsports. However, with Legge behind the wheel, the number 78 LFM Chevrolet has consistently exceeded expectations and delivered competitive performances. The Brickyard 400 presented Legge with her biggest challenge yet. Starting from position 38 at the back of the field, she faced a loaded lineup of powerhouse teams and experienced drivers. The Indianapolis Motor Speedway, known for its difficulty in passing, would test every aspect of her racing strategy and skill. Legge methodically worked her way up the order throughout the race. She finished 30 pesos in Stage 1 and improved to 23 pesos in Stage 2, demonstrating consistent progress despite challenging track conditions. Her team stretched fuel windows and capitalized on strategic opportunities to gain valuable positions. The real breakthrough came when rain produced a red flag with 6 laps remaining. Her team made an aggressive strategic gamble by staying out while others pitted, then bolting on fresh tires under the subsequent caution. This calculated risk positioned Legge perfectly for the final restart sequence. During the race, Legge recorded 21 green flag passes, tying for the 6th most overtakes among all drivers. This statistic becomes even more impressive considering she piloted an underfunded part-time entry against teams with significantly larger budgets and resources. Her performance occurred while working with a developmental pit crew that averaged 16 seconds for 4-tire pit stops. Despite these equipment limitations, Legge maximized every opportunity and demonstrated her ability to overperform her machinery's capabilities. The overtime restart delivered the most thrilling moments of Legge's NASCAR career. When the green flag waved, she found herself battling directly against some of NASCAR's biggest names, including Shane Van Gisbergen and Joe Gibbs Racing's Chase Briscoe. Van Gisbergen initially overtook the number 1, 78 Chevrolet after turn 2, putting Legge in a challenging position. Rather than concede the position, she showed remarkable determination by running on the outside of the number. 88 WeatherTech Chevrolet. Legge methodically inched her way up the track until she cleared Van Gisbergen off turn 4, executing a textbook pass under pressure. Her determined charge didn't stop there. Chase Briscoe, driving for Joe Gibbs Racing, attempted to capitalize on the battle and sneak past both drivers. Instead, Legge's aggressive driving pushed Briscoe back to an 18th place finish, demonstrating her willingness to fight for every position. The final restart sequence also saw Legge dash past Josh Berry, adding another impressive pass to her overtime performance. Her strategic positioning and execution during these crucial moments showcased her racecraft and ability to perform under the highest pressure situations. This result improved upon her previous best of 19th place at Chicago, marking continued progression in her NASCAR adaptation. The performance capped off steady improvement, with her average finish climbing from 30th in her Cup debut at Phoenix in March to this career-best 17th at Indianapolis. NASCAR Hall of Famer Mark Martin delivered the most significant endorsement of Legge's performance. His simple yet powerful, very impressive response carried decades of Cup Series wisdom and experience. Martin posted his praise on social media by sharing a pit lane clip from motorsport analyst Bozy Todorevich. The shared clip showed Live Fast Motorsports' number 78 crew strategizing about how to coach Legge past Ryan Blaney. During the radio communication, a crew member expressed his confidence in her potential.
I'm telling you, if we could go test with this woman, she'd be badass right off the trailer.
Martin's endorsement signals that the NASCAR community should view Legge as a legitimate competitor rather than a novelty act. His reputation as one of the sport's most respected talent evaluators lends serious credibility to her breakout performance. The Hall of Famer's public praise amplified what was already a milestone weekend for the British driver. Fan reactions on social media reflected genuine appreciation for her performance. One fan noted, "Katherine Legge finishes 17th at the Brickyard 400, 2 top 20 finishes in 5 Cup starts this year. Her best finish at the Indy 500 was 22nd in 2012. Another fan expressed growing confidence in her abilities. "She's getting better in this car. I better prepare my apology for when she snags a top 10 at this rate." The racing community recognized the significance of her equipment limitations. One fan observed, "I mean, especially with the equipment she's getting, this is genuinely a real impressive run of results." Additional praise highlighted her team's progress. "I'm impressed at the runs her and that team have put together the last few times they ran together. They were out to lunch at her first race, but they've made solid gains every race since. Great run for them today." A humorous moment during pre-race media availability highlighted Legge's growing presence in NASCAR. Ty Gibbs, speaking with journalist Jeff Gluck about the challenges facing him in the in-season tournament finale, initially referred to racing against 40 other dudes out there before catching himself. Gibbs quickly corrected his statement to 40 other people, acknowledging Katherine Legge's presence in the field. Jeff Gluck of The Athletic reported the moment. Ty Gibbs says he's not just racing against Ty Dillon this weekend, but also 40 other dudes out there, and then catches himself and says 40 other people. Katherine Legge is in the race. This incident occurred as Gibbs prepared for the in-season tournament finale against Ty Dillon, with $1 million at stake. The tournament began with 32 eligible drivers, each advancing by finishing ahead of designated rivals during regular Cup Series races. Gibbs had worked his way to the top bracket by outperforming competitors including Justin Haley, AJ Allmendinger, Zane Smith, and finally his teammate Tyler Reddick. Despite the significant prize money, Gibbs emphasized that winning the Brickyard 400 remained his primary focus. Gibbs told this to Bob Pockras.
At all where Ty Dillon's at?
I think a little bit for sure, but our main focus, as Tyler and Chris said on Sirius the other day, is that we're going for the win, and that's the main focus. So a win for me is more important. But also, I'm very blessed and excited to be in the situation I'm in, and I'm gonna make the best of it. We'll see what happens. Maybe I come with $1 million, maybe I don't. You never know. Indy is, as we've seen, there's been a lot of wrecks at the end, a lot of people taken out. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens.
The verbal correction demonstrated Legge's impact on NASCAR's consciousness. Her presence forced even seasoned drivers to adjust their language and acknowledge the changing demographics of the sport.